What inspires change? What motivates us? It's what's inside that moves us. What moves you? Get the Scion story at Scion.com.
Lawmakers went into two sessions today. The first one was to deal with an override attempt of the governor's veto of Senator Ben Pangalina's version of the FY14 budget. However, this session was met with protest as Republicans walked out of the session hall, calling the session illegal. The Republicans felt that they should have been going into the special session that was called by the governor to vote on his latest version of the FY14 budget.
The minority at this point believes that this is illegal as per the Organic Act of Guam, that the governor has the authority to call us into session. We have objected consistently on the floor here.
The Democrats would proceed despite the absence of the Republicans, but it really didn't matter because their override attempt failed. Lawmakers then recessed and went back into session, this time to discuss the governor's version of the FY14 budget. The governor's director of communications, Troy Torres, says that they hope that the lawmakers will find this version passable.
In the spirit of compromise and cooperating with the Democratic majority, we kept a lot of the things that they put in to the budget, and we tried to work around that.
Although Torres says they kept a lot of what was in the vetoed budget, there are still some major differences that Democrats are opposed to, specifically the differences with the set-aside for tax refunds, the amount of hay raises, and the amount of cost of living allowances for retirees. The set-aside for refunds is at $113 million instead of $120 million. Hay raises are set at $8.4 million as opposed to $10.9 million, and COLA will be set at $1,500 instead of $1,800.
There is language in our bill that says that if there are more cash sources that become available, then the governor has the authority to use that for further implementation of the hay plan. So light at the end of the tunnel. And we feel pretty confident, just like this year, that our revenue levels, our actual revenue levels will exceed the projected revenue levels.
During the special session, Democrats voiced their disagreement with the governor's latest version of the budget. Senator Mike San-Nicolas said the governor's bill uses money that would have gone to pay for hay raises and COLA to instead hire more GovGuam employees.
You either think our people are ignorant or you think that they're stupid if you think that you're going to be able to pay them less and hire somebody right next to the empty seat next to them and tell them we don't have enough money to pay you what you're worth. That's just not right. And for our retirees who've been waiting so patiently to be thrown a nickel and a dime so that we can go and hire somebody else? You really do that to our Manamku? That's a new direction?
However, Torres says that these new positions are for critical areas like the Guam Police Department.
We restored the funding levels that the public safety agencies need. That includes $800,000 to GPD so that they can hire more police officers, which of course is critical at this time because of the crime issues on the island.